Check 1 2, check 1.
Woo! Let's see. I've had these things for. Oh, that made such a mess. That made such a
My
mess.
dorky daddies, how y'all doing? We got it. Guys, we freaking did it. I'm gonna take all the credit. We finally got it, and I am so excited. I don't even know where to begin with this video. I've been gone for like a month. I've been fine. I've been living life. I've been having a great time. I just haven't felt... There's a piece of confetti. We're probably gonna get quite a few of those flying through. I haven't been feeling the YouTube thing lately, I'm not gonna lie. I've been busy lifing, and that's fine, and that's great, but if there's one thing that's gonna bring me out of this life break to come talk to you guys, of course, it is the fact that DaVinci Resolve 20.1 just came out, and there's a whole bunch of features. You can go watch all these videos, but if you know me, if you know the Dorky Daddy channel, you know why I'm here today, and that is because finally in DaVinci Resolve, we have not exactly the secondary playhead from Final Cut Pro, but the DaVinci Resolve implementation, and in my opinion, it is fantastic. It is so good. I am so excited. Again, I want to take all of the credit because I've been screaming from the mountaintops that we needed this feature, and we got it, and I could not be more excited. And I mean, jokingly, like, I don't know, I might be done. I might be done with this channel after this, or at least like with the editing side of it. I don't know. I feel like this whole phase of Final Cut and DaVinci Resolve and learning editing and talking about editing has culminated to this moment, which again, only the nerdiest of the nerds with editing will appreciate my excitement for this and all of it. But anyway, I digress. We'll talk about more of that later. What is it that we got? Well, if you haven't already, update to DaVinci Resolve version 20.1. In this 20.1 version, we got a fantastic new feature. Now, what it is a keyboard shortcut that basically now lets you hit a keyboard shortcut, and wherever your mouse is, so if you see my screen here, if my playhead is over here on the right, if my mouse is over here on the left, and I hit that shortcut, yes, it moves over there. And if I hold that shortcut, it moves the playhead with the mouse. Oh, yeah. I'm so excited, guys. Okay, all right, so let me show you how to do it, and then we will talk about it a little further as to why this is the greatest thing ever in DaVinci Resolve's history. So go up to DaVinci Resolve, go to keyboard customization. I have it set to C, but the shortcut that you are looking for is called mouse pointer. So again, mouse pointer, I have it set to C right below home row. And again, the idea is that if I'm editing and I want to move and go over here, I can navigate in my playhead. I can move over here. I can be like, oh, you know what? Just move it right here. I'm looking at this. Zoom in, move. You know what? Maybe I want to make some cuts, so I hit my cut playhead. It's amazing. And even if I go to B, I can move my playhead, click, move my playhead, click, and I can see exactly where I'm at. Guys, again, I've been gone a month. I haven't been interested in any of this, and we're back talking about this because this is huge. Now, for those of you who aren't picking up on the advantages of this or haven't seen any of my videos, the reason why this feature is so crucial, and it is in Final Cut Pro, it is on by default in Final Cut Pro, so it always tracks the mouse whenever something isn't playing, which I do generally like, but I also really like this implementation because it lets you control just by toggling a hotkey when you want it done. Anyway, the point is that when I am editing, when I am in an edit, and when we are in flow state in an edit, the beauty of Final Cut and the beauty of editing with the secondary playhead is that I am looking at clips. I am like right here. I'm looking at this and I'm going, okay, I've got some cuts here, I've got some changes. What is it that I'm doing? And in DaVinci Resolve, in order to see in my window up here, my media viewer, I had to, my mouse is probably down here because I'm down here making cuts, moving stuff, whatever. And in order to actually see that happen in my media viewer, I had to move my mouse up here into this stupid little grid ruler thing and click to move that. Whereas now, and in what you could do in Final Cut Pro, I'm down here, I'm making edits, I'm moving stuff around, and I can just hit that hotkey and stuff moves, I can be like, okay, yep, I can see that, play it back from right here. Yeah, you know what, play it back from right here. Yep, and I can skim frame by frame. You get the point. This is a feature that seems so minute in concept. It's tiny. It seems tiny, itty bitty in concept, but when you use it, it is a game changer. I have been shouting to the high heavens for this feature for basically since the start of this channel. As soon as I went into editing and really dove into DaVinci Resolve and Final Cut and just embraced kind of this identity crisis of which one do you use, which one is better. This is the key feature for me that DaVinci Resolve has been missing, that it now has. And I even made a joke in a video that I would never use Final Cut again if they did this. And that could be true. Anyway, go use it. At this point in the video, I think this is kind of a bit of a life update. Again, I haven't been feeling YouTube lately. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm getting older. I'm finally hit the big 30, which again is like I'm not that old, but you know, like life's been happening. I've been busy at work. Things are great. Like I literally have just been so pleased with spending time with my family and touching grass and living life. And I've been exercising like crazy and trying to get, you know, my body taken care of again. I've just been busy doing stuff. And the fact of the matter is that for whatever reason, this stuff just hasn't called to me lately. If you know me at all, if you're one of those close friends, I've never been someone that can stick with a hobby for forever. I get a hobby, I hit it so hard, I hyperfixate, and I basically torch it to the ground. And I'm kind of worried that I may be finally hitting that end point with editing. And for some reason this week, after being gone for a month and kind of being like, man, I want to make stuff again, but I don't really want to talk about editing, this update came out and it feels sort of like a symbolic bookend to this phase of the channel. Now, I say that, and I've made promises before. I've come out and talked about things and been like, I'm done with this, or I'm going to start doing that, and it doesn't pan out. There may be more editing content, I don't know, but I'm just telling you guys that that is kind of where I'm at today with how I feel about this. And, you know, I don't know, we might close shop, we might be done. We'll see where we're at. But again, for those of you who have been around, thank you so much, and just like supporting me and this obsession of mine with editing in DaVinci Resolve. It really does just feel like that final page on the book where suddenly I got the thing I've been fighting for so long. And if you work at Blackmagic and somehow can kind of trace this back to like me and the community's doing, I would love that. That'd be so cool to hear. I want to take credit for it, even though I'm sure it wasn't me. I'm sure there was someone else much bigger who has said this or whatever. Anyway, not important. The credit doesn't matter. I'm just excited it's here. But it really does feel like that final page in a book to this story that closes and I go, yep, we got it. DaVinci Resolve literally has everything I ever want. I'm going to be editing in DaVinci Resolve for anything personal or anything I do in the future. At this point, most likely. Dorky Daddies, you guys are the best. Truly appreciate you, and hopefully we'll take that Dorky Daddy energy somewhere else, some other capacity. But until next time, or until you hear from me again, guys, stay dorky, and just thank you so much. So, anyway, we got it. We got the secondary playhead. That's so cool. Yes. Okay. Yeah. See you guys. Go use this. Sick.